EA Sports. It's in the game.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
NCAA Football 2006.
What team they from? Jets.
I'm Brad Nessler, here along with two of the best commentators in the game, Kirk Herbstreit and Lee Corso. The fans are prepared with their blankets and the heavy coats for this chilly matchup tonight between the Colorado Buffaloes and the Nittany Lions of Penn State. And we're set to bring you another great matchup in the world of NCAA football. Here come the Nittany Lions. The Nittany Lions are going to have a rough time on the field in this game. I want to hear what Kirk Herbstreit thinks.
Colorado can do so many things on defense thanks to this young man. He can be the 8th man in the box, or he can play man coverage. And I expect everyone to know his name after this game is over.
I agree with you on this one. Buffaloes all the way.
Now that looks good on you, Lee. Anyway, let's send it down to the field. Colorado is ready to open this one up as they line up for the opening kick. He kicks it. Wallace fields it at the 11, at the 30, at the 40, down the sideline. He made a good cut upfield, got a few blocks, and they were able to come up with a decent return.
That looked like a breakdown in kickoff coverage. Instead of staying in their lanes, they all started sprinting to the football.
That's exactly what happened. You can't do that.
Penn State goes with the ace set here. They'll give it off here. They'll wrestle him down in the backfield. That didn't go anywhere.
Yeah, I'll tell you why. They were coming with a heavy blitz, and guys were shooting through the line right into the backfield. That play didn't have a chance.
Second and 11. Ball on the 43-yard line. Nickel defense. They'll run the option. He laterals the ball. Fumble, loose ball. And I think one of the big guys fell on it for the defense. So the defense comes away with a big, big turnover.
Ouch! The quarterback is really going to hear it from his coach now. He should not have fumbled that football.
Those bother me more than interceptions because at least on an interception, you're trying to give your receiver a chance to go after the football. There's no reason to fumble the football as a quarterback. Your job is to move the chains. That would really hurt.
Carter with a takedown. That'll be a gain of 3 yards. It's second down and 7 to go. Ball on their own 42. The D-line shifts over. Sanders will hand it off. They'll bring him down. A 2-yard run by the halfback.
This is where you just go with what you know the best.
Third and 5 coming up. Ball on the 44-yard line. Nickel defense. Hayden gets the call again, and they got him for a loss. They look to be outmanned on that series, guys. Not even one first down.
That's not what the offensive coordinator had in mind.
Yeah, but I can't argue his play calling. They just didn't execute.
Fourth and 7. Ball on the 42-yard line.
Colorado ready to punt this one away. Here's the punt. No, they're going to throw it. Throws this one out to the right. And it's incomplete. They'll turn the ball over on down.
Questionable play calling there by the coaching staff. It's way too early in the game to be going for it on 4th down. I would have punted the ball in that situation.
They're on the right side of the 50 as they start this drive. Number 15 is back in the gun. They'll run the option. He can scoot. Little shake and bake move. Jed's a tackler, and he's drilled. He got a really nice gain on that run.
I'm going to tell you, I think the defense needs to make some adjustments. Maybe move 8 or 9 guys into the box. Coach, maybe they can slow this running game down.
You're right, Kirk. Heck, I could run through those holes.
It's first and 10. Ball on the 23. The Nittany Lions come out in the ace formation. Nice play fake. Fires. Hauls it in for the touchdown.
They have that defense guessing now or what? I mean, did you see how well the quarterback hit the ball?
Yeah, some quarterbacks are just so good at selling the play action.
Lovely.
Truly an overlooked skill. You take my friend Kirk here, for example. He wasn't known for his speed, but boy, he could do a good play fake.
Are you calling me slow? This is coming from a guy whose nickname is based on his foot speed. Isn't that right, Scooter?
Yeah, left out sunshine. It's sunshine, Scooter, sweetheart.
And he hits the PAT. With less than 4 minutes to go in the first, the score, Penn State 7, Colorado nothing. Meyer looks ready to kick this one off. We should have a return on this one. Horn fields it at the 2. The offense saw their last drive end on 4th down. Will we see a similar result this time? They'll start this drive at the 19. One-man backfield. Sanders drops back to pass. He's rolling right. Throws it to the outside. He jukes. Winston brings him down.
Nice decision by the quarterback.
Not only was it good decision-making, but the offensive line protected just long enough for him to find his target.
And when you combine the two, it'll be a first down 9 out of 10 times.
And they push him out.
Sanders on the run. 11 yards on the play.
First and 10.
DJ
Ball on the
got
49.
it.
Bunch formation. Sanders drops back on first down. He's looking. Across the middle. And it's the senior. Short pass there, and they get a moderate gain.
There's nothing wrong with nickel and diming him down the field.
It's 2nd down and 6 to go. Ball right around midfield. Colorado comes to the line, only one man in the backfield. He drops back, rolls to the right, throws it to the outside. Finds his receiver. He's knocked out of bounds.
I like the defense that was called. They just didn't make the play on the ball.
You're right. It wasn't necessarily bad defense. The offense just executed, and the result is a first down.
1st and 10. And this is the 5th play of the current drive. Single set backfield. Sanders back to pass. He's been perfect on this drive. Down the middle. Winston with a takedown.
Way to look it in. Nice catch.
Sure was. He displayed some great hands there. Now we're looking at a first down.
The Buffs go with the I formation. Up the middle. And they make the stop. He got back to the line of scrimmage, but not much more. Linebackers move over. Sanders steps back to pass.
He's asking to get picked off.
That was a close one, all right. If no one's open, there's nothing wrong with tucking it in and trying to pick up the first on the ground.
The linebackers shift over a little. Sanders hands it off. Fumbles the ball. Rojas with a recovery. And down he goes. They turn the ball over to the defense with that. They'll take over at the 11-yard line.
Start the drive at the 11-yard line. 1st and 10.
Number 15 with 4 wide receivers. They'll throw on first down. Throws down the middle. Got it to the senior.
Nice decision by the quarterback.
Not only was it good decision-making, but the offensive line protected just long enough for him to find his target.
And when you combine the two, it'll be a first down 9 out of 10 times.
Ace backfield. He jukes it. There he goes. Across midfield. Now he spins. Riley brings him down. And that was an outstanding run by that young man.
Brad, you're exactly right. The ball carrier is able to break through the secondary without much resistance at all.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 40-yard line.
Oh, man. So,
The Nittany Lions line up with 4 wideouts. Looks. This one's thrown deep over the middle, and it falls incomplete. He was looking for his running back, but the pass just sailed on it. So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on the 40. Number 15 is back in the gun. The option left. Some shenanigans. He's got an opening. And he's taken down at the 30-yard line. Picked up big yards there, and he's going to have a 1st down.
Yeah, nice job there. This guy does a good job in reading his blocks and accelerating through the holes.
It's 1st and 10. This is the 5th play of this drive. They come out with 3 wide receivers. They'll run the option. Now he pitches it. Tackle. They run the option, and it almost cost them.
You can't fumble the football like that. The coach is calling the option because he trusts his players to take care of the football. They are very, very fortunate to get that one back.
They sure are. That one had turnover written all over it.
He holds on to it and gets maybe 2 yards. Number 15 calls an audible. Drops back to pass. Looking. Lets it fly. And he can't make the catch. The receiver had the ball right in his sights, but he couldn't gather it in.
Unreal. Did I just see that? Did he just drop a touchdown or what?
From the gun. Back to Pat. Steps up in the pocket. He rolls out to the right. Across the middle. His receiver has it. And he's tackled. The Nittany Lions come out in a shotgun. It's a direct snap. He tries to spin. Good looking run as the halfback found the end zone.
He sure did. Took the head up and boom. Hello. Touchdown.
And this drive summary is brought to you from our good friends at Pontiac. Penn State to kick this one off. And they'll be returning this one. Horn fields it at the 9. I'm sure the defense will be trying to strip the ball once again.
And if these kids don't start hanging on to the football, they won't see another offensive series. They might start putting in some of those defensive players that really want to play bad.
They'll go to work at the 20-yard line. Two tight end set on the ground up the middle. Winston with a takedown.
Look out, man. Kirk, did you see that?
Did I? I'm just surprised he got up from that. That's how you deliver a big hit.
2nd and 2. Ball on the 28. Colorado lines up in a double tight set. Play action. He's looking. He's going right. Got him on the run.
I like the defense that was called. They just didn't make the play on the ball.
You're right. It wasn't necessarily bad defense. The offense just executed, and the result is a first down.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 39. 2 tight ends here. They hand it off again. And down he goes. The running back gives him 6 yards on the ground. Second and 4. Ball on the 45-yard line. A long ways yet to go, but at the end of one, our score, Penn State 14, Colorado nothing. Second and 4 coming up here. Ball on the 45. Colorado comes out with 2 tight ends. There's a play fake. He's going right. And it's caught. Can't cover him up. Tackle.
Way to look it in. Nice catch.
Sure was. He displayed some great hands there. Now we're looking at a first down.
First and 10. And this is the 5th play of the current drive. Ace backfield. They'll throw on first down. Over the middle. Harris brings him down.
Nice decision by the quarterback.
Not only was it good decision-making, but the offensive line protected just long enough for him to find his target.
And when you combine the two, it'll be a first down 9 out of 10 times.
Colorado comes to the line, only 1 man in the backfield. Great coverage, and it's intercepted. That interception will be credited to the linebacker.
Way to come down with that football. That was not an easy play to make.
Well, that's just great hands for a linebacker. He looks pretty good out there catching the football.
They'll set up shop at the 21-yard line. High formation here. Nice play fake. Looks, rolls right, throws this one out to the right. With the spin, he's out of bounds. He's going to come out. It looks like he was hurt on that last play. It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 36-yard line. Penn State sets up in the I. Here's the option. They'll bring him down. He decides to keep it and picks up 7 yards. The second down and 3 to go. Ball on the 43-yard line. The Nittany Lions line up in an I formation. They'll run the option. Got an opening. Brought down. Nice running on the option there.
That was a spectacular option keeper there, and I'm going to tell you why. It looked like that play was going nowhere, but this quarterback made the right choice by holding on to the football.
You're right. Good heads-up play there by the QB.
Penn State. They'll throw on first down. Looking. He passes it. Has it to the senior.
Now that was a good-looking play. The quarterback put it where his receiver could get it, and now they have a first down.
What I like is the faith that this quarterback has in his receiver. He's not afraid to throw it down.
Travis Hunter. Got it. Travis Hunter.
And if anyone can make a play on defense, it's the defensive end down there. Just right. And they hit him in the backfield. A loss on that one as he couldn't get past those big linemen.
You got that right. They sacrificed their bodies in there and stuffed him.
Penn State comes to the line with 3 wide. Drops back to pass. Across the middle. The ball is tipped. And that pass falls incomplete because it was deflected.
That's great defense right there, Brad. That's something the coaches always remind their players to do. Get a hand up in the face of the quarterback.
Number 15 lines up in the shotgun. He drops back, throws down the middle, and it's complete for the touchdown. Nicely designed play to the wide receiver, and it got him 6.
You said it, Brad, and a good time to call it. I tip my hat to the offensive coordinator.
And he hits the PAT. Time to take a look at the drive summary. It's brought to you by Pontiac. Fuel for the soul. Penn State ready to kick this one off. Here's the kick. Shepard fields it in the end zone. Defense won the last battle as they were able to pick the ball off. Who's going to win this time? They'll start this drive at the 16-yard line.
That was done.
Colorado comes to the line, only one man in the backfield. He's looking, throws this one out to the right.
That was done.
He can scoot.
That was done.
Touchdown, Penn State. He didn't throw it away under pressure, and it really cost him.
It sure did. He saw that he was going to get hit. Just threw one up the ground. Got to learn to take the sack.
Soccer. It's not black people.
And he tacks on the extra point. And with 4 minutes to go in the second quarter, our score, Penn State 28, Colorado nothing. And it looks like they're ready for the kickoff. Sends it sailing downfield. Shepard fields it in the end zone.
Let's watch this defense and how aggressive they are. They were able to get a pick the last time, and they're like a wild animal. When they smell blood, they go in for the kill.
Take it easy, coach. You're getting excited.
Hey, that's right, sweetheart. I'm always excited.
The Buffs come out in the ace formation. They'll throw on first down. Oh, he had a shot at the pick.
Excellent job of getting a hand in there to break up the pass.
It was, coach. That one had reception written all over it, but the defender stepped up and made the play.
It's second down and 10 to go. Ball on their own 15. Colorado lines up with 3 receivers. Sanders set to go to the air. Looks. He zips it out to the left. Oh, boy, almost intercepted. And that one probably should have been picked off.
Yeah, are you kidding me? There's a blanket around that receiver. Somebody else had to be open.
They're down and 10 coming up. Ball on the 15. The Buffs line up with 3 wide. Sanders comes to the line with 3 wide. Sanders drops to throw. Down the middle. Someone got it. Not on target at all this drive, and that'll bring up 4th down. From the gun. They need this pass. Rolling out to the right side. His receiver has it. Carter with a takedown. They went for it on 4th and didn't get it.
I'm not quite sure what they were trying to prove with that. It's the first half, and they're going for it on 4th down.
2 words for you, Kirk. Dumb call. Play it safe and punt the ball next time.
And they'll look to capitalize on a good field position here. Penn State sets up with 4 receivers. There's a play fake. He rolls left. Going deep. Lays it out there.
Wow, not a smart pass.
He thought he could squeeze it in there. Yes.
Now, the next time he does that, he better be ready to make the tackle. They'll pick him off if he's not careful.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 24. Penn State comes to the line. Only 1 man in the backfield. Drops back to pass. He's going right. It's deflected. Tipped away. Great defensive play by the cornerback. Third down and 10 coming up. Ball on the 24-yard line. The Nittany Lions come out in the ace formation. Back to pass. Looking. Comes across the middle. Batted ball. And the linebacker makes a good defensive play.
The thing I like about this play is he made the play without getting pass interference. This is a good football player.
The Nittany Lions come out in the ace formation. Gets the ball. No, they faked it. Long ball, right side. They decided that the field goal points weren't enough, apparently.
And hit him right in the backside.
You got to go for the points this early in the game.
They'll get the ball here at the 24-yard line.
Carter.
The Buffalo come out showing 3 wide. Sanders options out to the right. Gets past the tackler. Tackle. And he keeps it on the option play and picks up 6. It's second down and 4 to go. Ball on the 30. The Buffs line up with 3 wide. Laterals back. And he's stopped behind the line. And he'll pick up negative yards on that.
Boy, there's nothing good about the word negative unless you're talking about medical exams or x-rays. And you're right, that option play had nothing going for it.
Single set backfield. Here's an option, right side. Pitches back. And he's tackled. The offense can't get a first, and that'll bring up 4th down.
They need to give their defense more time to rest.
Colorado goes with the ace set here. He drops back. He's looking. Throws off balance. Great coverage, and it's intercepted. Shepard throws him down. Looks like the quarterback was rattled by that pressure.
Well, let me tell you, the best ones will sit there and take a hit and make the throw. This kid's got to stand there if he wants those passes completed to his team, not the other.
They'll go to work at the 18. Penn State in a 4-wide set. They'll run the option. The lateral. He spins. He might have a chance. He steps up. And that one goes for a big, big first down.
You know, every time you run the ball successfully like that, that defense starts to creep up a little bit. That's when you go to the air, my friend. Over the top.
And we take a quick look at the stats from within the red zone, brought to you by Old Spice Red Zone.
Got him.
With performance, and the fullback plows ahead for maybe a yard. The Nittany Lions go with the I formation. They go with the option. Touchdown, Penn State. The option goes to the fullback for 6.
Defense was on its heels there. They're expecting the quarterback or tailback to keep the ball to the outside, not the big fella up the middle. Nice call.
And when you do all the blocking, the coach rewards you with the touchdown, you got yourself one happy player, my friend.
And he hits the PAT. And here's the Pontiac drive summary. Penn State to kick. Kicks it off. It sails out of bounds, and that'll be a penalty. And that's going to be free field position there.
Illegal procedure on the kicking team. First down.
His errant kick has given the offense a great starting point to begin their drive.
Absolutely. The defense will have to come out with major intensity to make up for that one.
They'll take over at the 35-yard line. Colorado goes with the ace set here. Sanders fakes a handoff. Wants it all. Going deep. He put too much on that throw.
That's his big tight end, and he's definitely not a track star. I think the quarterback just overestimated his speed. I'd make sure that the players know to conserve time here on this pass play.
So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on the 35. They shift on the defensive line. Back to pass. He's rolling right. He's in trouble. And he's going to be sacked. And he's sacked by the senior at defensive end.
He did a great job of getting into the backfield, but give some credit to the coverage as well. There's just nobody open downfield.
Third and long. Ball on their own 22. Colorado lines up in a shotgun set. Drops back to pass. Under pressure, and they get the sack. Now that's some heavy pressure.
It all starts with the battle up front. I don't care how good your receivers are or how explosive your running backs are. If you can't control the line of scrimmage, then it's tough to move the football.
I agree, Coach. And the thing is, this quarterback can make some plays for you if you give him enough time back there to throw.
Well, it looks like he's going to have to figure out how to make plays without time.
Like white on right.
The Nittany Lions come out in the ace formation. Green brings him down for a loss. Excellent play by the defense that time as they swallowed him up before he got back to the line.
It's more like they devoured him. He had no shot of breaking clean.
The pressure turns up when in the red zone, and that's when you turn to Old Spice red zone, when performance matters the most. Across the middle, got his man, touchdown. Well, it was already a blowout, and now it just got even uglier.
Offense, defense, special teams, they can't be stopped. They're just embarrassing these guys.
Coach, this is one of those games where everything goes right for one team and everything seems to go wrong for the other. And right now, everything is going right for this team.
And he tacks on the extra point. We got a flag down on the field. Might have been offsides.
Offsides. On the defense. The penalty is declined. The kick is good.
Everyone's all lined up and ready for the kickoff.
Back to return.
Kicks it off. Horn fields it in the end zone. Shifty move there. Juke move. Confident defense heads out onto the field after stopping this offense on a 4th down attempt the last time they were on the field.
And the last thing you want to do is to come out and do nothing again and give them even more confidence.
Ace backfield. He drops back. Throws it to the outside. He's right there for the interception. Spin move. And this could be a big return. Touchdown, Penn State. And they turn it over right before the half.
Well, this really hurts them here. They're trying to cut into their lead before they got into the showers for halftime. But unfortunately, this turnover will still lead them down as they get into the locker room.
Come on, bro. Sweet. Sweet. Damn.
And he hits the PAT. We've got a flag down on the field. Might have been offside.
Offsides. On the defense. The penalty is declined. The kick is good.
Looks like they're ready for the kick.
Horn to return.
And they'll be returning this one. Shepard fields it at the 3. A little juice. The offense saw their last drive end on 4th down. Will we see a similar result this time? First and 10. Ball on their own 16.
First and 10.
The Buffs line up with 3 wide.
White 33. White 33.
Back to pass. Looks, rolls to the right. He's going right. It's deflected, and it's incomplete. Incomplete. And that wasn't the greatest pass in the world.
Well, I don't know how anybody can throw a great pass while getting drilled like that.
If he didn't hold on to the ball so long, Kirk, he wouldn't have got drilled like that.
So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on the 16. Colorado comes out with 3 receivers bunched, and they have 3 receivers bunched. Drops back to pass. Looking. He throws it. It's intercepted. He spins around. Kirk, any thoughts on why they've had such an off day?
Oh, it's been all about making mental mistakes out there, and that interception was another perfect example.
They'll start this drive at the 40. Number 15 has 4 receivers lined up here. Allen on the toss. Spins upfield. Green with a takedown. That'll be a gain of 5.
5-yard gain.
And it's been total dominance here in the first half. Our score, Penn State 49, Colorado nothing. We're ready to start the second half as the teams are lined up for the kickoff. He boots it deep downfield. Horn fields it in the end zone. He tries to spin. And now we'll see the offense come out onto the field for their next possession. They'll set up shop at the 17. The Buffs have 5 receivers on this play. He steps up, going deep. The ball is tipped. Nice timing by the safety to get in there and knock it away.
That's what his job is, and he did it perfectly on that play.
It's second down and 10 to go. Ball on the 17, 5 wide. He drops back, steps up, throws it to the outside. Right is made. A big completion here, guys.
Here's something interesting. Did you know that that last play was the same as the one before? They call the same play twice.
Lane, I'll tell you what, this is a case of where the offense is beginning to feel very confident right now.
The Buffalo come out the shotgun, steps up in the pocket. He tosses it short, has it to the senior. So they execute, move a little closer to the sticks.
Yeah, completing those short passes is the key because it lulls the defense to sleep a little bit. Then you can launch one big one downfield for a big gain.
They come out in a nickel. Back to pass. He lobs it over the middle. Batted ball.
Way to keep the head on a swivel, kid. That was a nice job of locating the football and knocking it down to prevent the completion.
Sure was, Coach. He put himself in great position to make a play.
It's third down and 3 to go. This is the 5th play of this drive. The Buffs line up with 5 receivers. He wants it all, going long. And they convert the third down with a long pass play.
You're right, Brad, and that was a long pass play. As a coach, you got to appreciate it when your players come out and perform like these kids are doing right now.
Shotgun formation. Let's see if they run the draw here. Here they come. And he's going to be sacked for a loss. The quarterback has nowhere to go, and he's brought down to the 6.
They've got to do a better job up front with their pass protection.
If they don't start picking up everybody, then this quarterback's going to be pretty sore in the morning. That's for sure.
They line up in the shotgun. Colorado comes out in the shotgun. Sanders back to throw. He's going left. It's tipped. The linebacker got a hand on it that time.
Yeah, they were looking at 6 points if he hadn't got a hand in there to break that one up.
The Buffs set up in the gun. Drops back to pass. Across the middle. Touchdown, Colorado. That pass found the wide receiver for 6.
And I think the quarterback has found a soft spot in this defense.
Got on the board.
The kick is, no, it's a fake. And it's knocked away. Colorado is ready to kick it away. Wallace and Fleming deep to return. Decent kick. Looks to be returnable. Fleming takes it from the 6 with the spin. Time once again for this offense to come back out and start another drive. They'll get the ball here at the 21-yard line. They line up in the shotgun. Here's the call from the referee.
Dead ball. Delay of game. On the offense. 5-yard penalty. Still
That penalty will move them back a bit.
Yeah, and with so many young guys out there, it's bound to happen occasionally.
First and 15 now. Ball on the 16-yard line.
Waiting on him.
There's a play fake. He's going to air
Come
it
on,
long.
Tyler. Go on, Tyler.
Couldn't haul it in. The pass was right there. Just couldn't be controlled.
Just tied in some more passes in practice. He needs all the help he can get.
It's second down. 15 to go.
Drop the ball.
Ball on the 16. The Nittany Lions come out in the ace formation.
Let him drop the ball.
Nice play fake. He's looking.
Troy.
Going deep. Lays
Tyler
it out
dropped the
there.
ball. You got.
And it falls incomplete. They tried to fool him by running the same play again.
Fooled no one there, Brad.
It's insane.
Third and 15 coming up. Ball on the 16-yard line. Penn State comes to the line. Only one man in the backfield. Looks. He rolls out to the right. Wants it all. Going deep. It's deflected. I don't think the offense was on the same page on that drive. It's 3 and out on 3 incomplete passes. Penn State comes out with 5 receivers. Back to pass. He steps up, looking, rolls right. He lets it go deep down the middle. He's right there for the interception. Nice interception. Too bad they weren't playing like this to start the day.
Their defense took a little too long to get into this football game.
But don't give up on them, you guys. Not yet. They're still playing football out there.
They're on the right side of the 50 as they start this drive. Colorado goes with the ace set here. Option to the right. Harris brings him down.
On the run. Gain of 10 on the play.
The Buffs line up with 2 tight ends. Here's the option, and they got him for a loss. Defense looked like it jumped early there.
Offsides. On the defense. 5-yard penalty. First down.
The offense will pick up 5 yards with that offside.
Yeah, the young man was a little too impatient.
First and 10. Ball on the 28. The Buffalo come out in the ace formation. Drops back to pass. He's looking, rolling out to the right side. Here comes the pressure, and he's going to come up with a sack. They get to the quarterback and end that play before it even got started.
This young man didn't even have a chance to make something happen. It's tough to find your receivers when the defense is in your face like that.
Second and long coming up here. Ball on the 39. 6 DBs in the lineup. Sanders steps back to pass. Comes across the middle. And they couldn't hook up on that one. He put a little something extra on that throw, and the receiver mishandled it.
He needed oven mitts for that one because it was a hot tamale.
Third down and a couple miles here. Ball on the 39-yard line. Sanders comes to the line with 3 wide. Steps up, down the middle. Finds his receiver. And with that catch, he goes over 100 yards.
Well, this wide receiver is definitely having a solid game. He's getting his yards, but more importantly, he's moving the chains for first downs.
Have a look at our Old Spice red zone numbers. Red zone, when performance matters the most. Now will he throw or scramble for the first? He's rolling right, and he's going to be sacked for a loss. They stop him on 4th down.
You talk about huge plays. This defense stood tall and shut him down.
They'll go to work at the 25-yard line.
1st and 10.
Penn State comes to the line, only one man in the backfield. Here's the option, and now he pitches it. He's in. Pearson brings him down for a loss. The defense comes up with a good play to pull him down for a loss.
A nice call by the defensive coordinator. It's like he's in their huddle sometimes.
2nd and 12 coming up here. Ball on their own 23. One-man backfield. He drops back. Looks. Down the middle. Spin move. Brought down. Nice pickup as they connect on the pass play.
But they look to be in sync right now. They're both reading the defense properly, and the result is a nice game.
Third and 2. Ball on the 33.
On the 33-yard line.
The Nittany Lions go with the I formation. Here's an option, right side. He laterals the ball. Got an opening. Tries to juke. And he's taken down. And that'll give him another first down.
Excellent job there, Brad, of running the football. That was good execution by this offense.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 44-yard line. Penn State comes to the line with 3 wide. Steps up in the pocket. He's looking for his man. And he can't make the catch. Nice pass, just wasn't caught.
And when you're a tight end, you usually don't get too many passes thrown your way. So you got to catch the easy ones.
So it's 2nd and 10. And this is the 5th play of the current drive. The Nittany Lions set up in the gun. Looking. Going deep. Incomplete.
I know it's incomplete, but still, you've got to be impressed with the zip that he put on that one.
He did have some heat on it, that's for sure.
The offense faces another 3rd down as they line it up. And the defensive end is looking to make a play. He's looking. Comes across the middle. And he pulls it down.
They made the 3rd down conversion look too easy.
They were just looking for the first and ended up getting a huge chunk of yardage. It's not bad.
The Nittany Lions line up with 3 wide. Looks. Across the middle. He brings it down. Touchdown. And some of the players are looking back because we have a penalty on the play.
Offside. The penalty is declared. Touchdown.
Well, I just turned it back on. I just turned it back on. Y'all ain't got my goddamn electricity. All 3 of y'all. I just turned it on with more TV. I watch TV. I just turned it back on.
And he tacks on the extra point. The fine folks at Pontiac bringing us this summary of how that drive took place. And it looks like they're ready for the kickoff. Here's the kick. Horn fields it in the end zone. Makes a move. The offense saw their last drive end on 4th down. Will we see a similar result this time? They'll take over at the 11-yard line. Sanders with 3 wide receivers. Sanders drops back on 1st down. Across the middle, incomplete pass.
Hunter, the intended receiver on the play.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 11. The D-line shifts over. Sanders set to go to the air, but somehow gets the ball away.
The pass ball's incomplete. Hunter, the intended receiver on the play.
Third down and 10 coming up. Ball on the 11-yard line. Colorado comes out in the shotgun. Sanders back to pass. He gives a pump fake. He gets the pass away. It falls incomplete. And the coach is talking to his quarterback after that quick 3 and out. He missed on all his passes and really seemed out of sync with his receiver. Sanders comes to the line with 3 wide. Looking, wants to throw outside. They don't get the 1st down, and I'd bet they'd love to have that one back.
I think the right call there would have been to punt the ball. You're not out of this game. Why jeopardize your chances by going for it?
11 yards out. Penn State sets up with 4 receivers. He's got to throw it in a hurry, and they bring him down for a sack on the play. Just an excellent individual effort to make the play there.
I tell you, for being so young, Coach, he looks pretty good out there at linebacker.
He's young, all right. It was only months ago that he was on the prom court. Now he's making noise in college football. Look out for this kid. He's going to be a good one.
From the gun, back to pass. He steps up. He's looking. Down the middle.
No, you gotta catch.
Oh, he could have had a big reception that time. Guys.
Just let that one get away from his vision just for a split second.
Passing situation here on 3rd and long. Ball on the 20-yard line. Number 15 lines up in the shotgun. Steps up, looks. He rolls out to the left. Wants to throw outside. And he came down with it. What a catch.
You know, I talked about this guy's throwing ability before the game, but nobody really expected these types of numbers. 5 touchdowns? That's just amazing.
And that defense is getting a little excited down there. Flags are all over the place, and they'll blow it dead.
Offsides. Only defense. They repeat the try.
And he hits the PAT. And now let's take a look at the drive summary brought to you by Pontiac. And it looks like they're ready for the kickoff. Kicks it off. It sails out of bounds, and that'll be a penalty. You can't blame the refs that time. That'll be the kicker's fault 100% of the time.
Illegal procedure on the kicking team. 1st down.
His errant kick has given the offense a great starting point to begin their drive.
Absolutely. The defense will have to come out with major intensity to make up for that blunder.
They'll set up shop at the 38. The Buffs come out in the ace formation. They'll throw on 1st down. Looking. He unloads it. Complete. Rojas lays it on him. Loss of about 2. Second and 12 coming up here. Ball on the 36-yard line. Sanders Comes to the line with 3 wide. Across the middle. His receiver has it.
I like the defense that was called. They just didn't make the play on the ball.
You're right. It wasn't necessarily bad defense. The offense just executed, and the result is a first down.
First and 10. Ball on the 42. The Buffalo line up with 3 wide. Down the middle. It's deflected. Great defensive play by the cornerback. So it's second and 10. Ball on the 42-yard line. The Buffs come out in the ace formation. He's going left. And down he goes.
Way to look it in. Nice catch.
Sure was. He displayed some great hands there. Now we're looking at a first down.
It's first and 10. Ball on the 28. Heading to the fourth quarter. This one is well in hand. With the score, Penn State 63, Colorado 6. First and 10. This is the 5th play of this drive. They come out with 3 wide receivers. Sanders drops back, throws it to the outside. He gets another, and this is a big one.
That was a big-time play and a new set of downs.
I think the defense might have been thinking run there, Coach.
Well, I don't blame them. It's pretty common to see a run on first and second down, but this offense is keeping them guessing.
Touchdown, Colorado! Defense looked like it jumped early there.
Offsides on the defense. The penalty is declined. Touchdown.
Ace backfield, drops back to pass. Looks to the end zone. They don't get the 2.